Welcome back to Wonder Garden. Today, I'll guide you on how to propagate orchids at home using the stem cutting method. A very simple yet highly effective technique. The ideal time to take stem cuttings is when the orchid flowers start to fade as the plant enters a resting phase and prepares for new growth. You don't need growth hormones or specialized equipment. With just a few basic steps and a bit of patience, you can create new orchid plants right at home from the mother plant you're caring for. This flower stem is at the perfect stage for cutting. When the flowers have faded but the stem is still green, this is when the orchid redirects energy from nourishing flowers to developing new stems and roots. In addition to the English voice, we have now created dubbed voices in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on Settings, the gear icon, to select the appropriate audio language. We'll keep the stem segments that still have unbloomed buds like these, because inside those buds are dormant nodes, which have the potential to grow into new orchid plants. For areas where the flowers have fully bloomed, you should cut them off. These parts have completed their life cycle and no longer contain dormant nodes capable of growth. Counting from the base of the flower stem, I'll choose the second and third dormant nodes. These are mid-age nodes, neither too old nor too young, and they have a very high success rate for propagation. Which country are you watching this video from? It's wonderful that we can connect with each other from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button to support me and not miss any orchid care tips. I'll completely remove the protective sheath around the dormant nodes, exposing them directly to light. I'll keep these two dormant nodes for propagation, and later, new orchid plants will develop from here. I'll use a sharp, thin knife to cut horizontally through this section, being careful not to crush the internal tissues, as crushed cuts are prone to infection and can severely affect the cutting's ability to grow. At the lower base, I'll cut at an angle instead of horizontally to create a larger surface area for contact. This helps the cut absorb water and nutrients more effectively, increasing the chances of the cutting developing into a healthy new orchid plant. After cutting, I sprinkle a thin layer of garlic powder directly onto the cut. Garlic powder has natural antibacterial properties, protecting the wound from harmful bacteria and fungi, while preventing the rot that often occurs in open cuts. This also helps the wound dry and heal faster. Rice is a natural source of B vitamins, especially B1, along with minerals like potassium and phosphorus, which are essential for root and shoot development in orchids. Simply take 3 tablespoons of rice, Add them to 0.5 liters of clean water. Stir well, and soak for about 3 hours to allow the nutrients to dissolve into the water. Next, I add about 1 teaspoon of garlic powder to 500 milliliters of warm water. Stirring well to fully dissolve the garlic. Warm water helps release the active compounds in garlic more effectively. Let the solution cool slightly before using to avoid damaging the sensitive orchid stem. After 3 hours of soaking, I filter the garlic water for use with the propagated orchid cuttings. An important note is to filter out all the garlic residue completely, as it can clog the water-absorbing pores in the stem, reducing nutrient absorption efficiency. Using a soft, clean cloth, soak it evenly in the filtered garlic solution. Then gently wipe the entire stem of the orchid cutting, especially around the dormant nodes. This not only disinfects effectively, protecting the cut from infection risks, but also allows the active compounds in garlic to penetrate the plant tissues, stimulating natural root growth in the cutting. Then, use the same filtered garlic solution to gently wipe both the top and underside of the leaves on the mother plant. This helps the plant absorb additional nutrients through the leaves, enhances antibacterial and antifungal properties, and naturally repels pests. This is a crucial step to help the mother plant recover quickly after cutting and continue growing healthily. Next, I mix the cooled rice water with the filtered garlic water to create a perfect nutrient solution. This combination provides B vitamins from rice and strong antibacterial compounds from garlic, promoting rapid root growth in the cuttings, while protecting them from infections during development. After mixing, I soak the orchid cutting in this rice and garlic water mixture for about 20 minutes. This soaking time allows nutrients to penetrate deeply into the cut, stimulating rooting and promoting vigorous growth in the cutting. While waiting for the cutting to absorb nutrients fully, I'll prepare a plastic box or a clear glass cup to easily monitor root development. Next, I use floral foam, which retains moisture very well, ensuring the cutting has enough humidity to grow. Follow my instructions carefully. After soaking the orchid cutting in the nutrient mixture for about 20 minutes, I gently remove the stem and place it in the prepared box with the floral foam. Next, I add bottled water or boiled and cooled water to the box. The water level should just cover the bottom of the floral foam. Don't add too much to avoid waterlogging the cutting. This stable, humid environment helps the cutting maintain ideal moisture levels while minimizing fungal diseases during development. Finally, I take another plastic cup, poke holes in it, and cover the box. I'll place the box in a cool, airy spot with indirect light to help the plant root faster without heat shock or sunburn. Check daily to ensure the foam stays moist and change the water every 3 to 5 days to maintain cleanliness and care effectiveness. The leftover mixture after soaking the cutting can be used to water the base of other orchid pots in the garden. I water about 10 tablespoons per pot, just enough to provide nutrients without causing waterlogging. This mixture contains B vitamins, minerals from rice water, and natural antibacterial compounds from garlic, enhancing root growth, promoting vigorous development from the base, and boosting resistance to pests and environmental stressors. When cared for with this mixture, orchids not only grow well, but also bloom consistently, with long-lasting, vibrant flowers. I usually apply this mixture 1 to 2 times a month, depending on the plant's condition and weather. Water in the early morning or late afternoon for optimal nutrient absorption. This is a simple, easy method that delivers noticeable results in orchid care using organic household ingredients. You can also use this solution as a foliar fertilizer for orchids or other houseplants. Spray evenly on both sides of the leaves to clean the leaf surface and provide nutrients absorbed through the leaves. Pretty amazing, right? Now, let's review the results after 1 month since taking the cutting. As you can see, the cut stem has sprouted 2 new orchid plants from the dormant nodes. This proves the cutting process was successful, and the plants are growing very well. Although the new orchids are still small, they've started to grow roots, a sign of healthy development and preparation for the mature growth phase. I'll continue keeping the cutting in the propagation cup for a bit longer until the plants are larger before planting them in an outdoor environment. During this process, if the water in the container becomes cloudy or smells off, replace it immediately to prevent bacterial growth that could affect the cutting. When changing water, use filtered or boiled and cooled water to maintain a clean environment and promote root development. Then, place the cutting in a spot with gentle sunlight to help it absorb natural light, stimulate rooting, and prevent leaf burn. Results after 2 months since propagation. You can see the root system has developed very healthily. This demonstrates that proper care has yielded excellent results. When the orchid grows well and the roots are stable like this, it's the ideal time to separate the plants and repot them into new pots. This gives the plants more space to grow, promoting stronger development in their new environment. When potting orchids, choose pots with good drainage holes to prevent water accumulation, which is crucial for avoiding root waterlogging and supporting healthier growth. I choose pine bark as the planting medium because it drains well, maintains stable moisture without causing waterlogging, and provides essential nutrients to maximize root development and support sustainable growth in the new phase. Spread a bit of moss on the pot's surface before placing the young orchid in to retain moisture better, creating ideal conditions for vigorous growth and preventing water from evaporating too quickly, especially on dry days. This is a small but crucial step in planting and caring for young orchids. After the plant has been potted into a new pot, we only need to care for and water it as usual. Be extremely gentle when watering, avoiding direct watering onto the plant, until the roots develop stably and anchor firmly to the medium. And that's it. I've completed a very simple orchid propagation process at home that anyone can do. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any orchid care tips. Thank you for watching the video and wishing you success with your orchids. Goodbye and see you in the next videos.